Chapter 19 Modals. Modals are type of auxiliary verbs that express ability, possibility, permission or obligation. Modal verbs are unlike other verbs. They do not change their forms and have no infinitive or participle. Read the following examples. She must be over 20 years old. I should help him. I can speak a little Punjabi. May I use your car for a drive? Can you do me a favor? If I were you, I would say sorry. It might drizzle today. I would be happy to help you. Could you give me a glass of juice? In the above sentences, the colored words are modals. The modals are helping verbs. Moods and attitudes of modal. Normally, the following moods and attitudes are indicated by the modals: promise, necessity, request, advice, confirmation, prediction, seeking permission, granting permission. Most commonly used modals. The following are the most commonly used modals: must, dare, shall, might, may, need, ought to, can, have to, will, could, would, should. Always remember, modals do not convey any meaning of their own. Modals stand independent in question tags. Modals do not change forms with persons. Modals do not change forms with numbers. Modals do not change forms with gender. Modals always take the original form of the verb. Use of modals. The modals are used to suggest the following: compulsion, possibility, likelihood, advice, duty, necessity, wish, intention, possession, condition, prohibition, obligation, sanction, purpose, desire, fervent wish, contingent, promise, ability, capacity, permission, suggestion, request. Use of specific modals. Can, could, may and might. Can. Can is used in the following context: ability to do a job or work. I can do this work at ease. Possibility: I wonder if he can win today's match. Sanction: one cannot drive a car without a license. Ability with achievement: at last I can see the sun. To express permission or request: can I help you? Possession of specific power: only the President of India can grant him pardon. Could. Could is the past form of can and is used in the following context: request: could you do me a favor? Advice: you could always take the help of your elders. Condition: if you could do a little more hard work, you would top the class. Possibility: Maya could make a world record. May. May can be used in the following context: to express a wish and prayer. May you live long. To express the purpose or result. He explained in such a way that an average student may understand. Contingent or conditional: whatever you may say, I still have faith in him. Pointed question: how old may this little girl be? To ask for permission: may I come in? To show the possibility: it may snowfall in the night. Ability or capacity: I may be of help to you. Might. Might is the past form of may. It can be used in the following context: a state of fear: he might meet with an accident. Hypothetical action: I might take a swim in the Arabian Sea. have to, must and ought to, have to. Have to can be used in the following context: compulsion, you have to come to my home. Must is used in the following context: compulsion or obligation, when you are at job you must concentrate. Requirement or prerequisite, you must book your berth well in advance to avoid rush. Determination, I must get the top position. Prohibition, birds must not be teased in their cages. Probability, it must be nearly midnight. First person insistence, I must finish it by Sunday. Certainty, Martha must have reached home by now. Ought to. Ought to is used in the following context: desirability, you ought to have been there, it was a great fun. Probability, he ought to have finished it by next week. Obligation or duty, we ought to love our country. Specific purpose, you ought to wear raincoat in this weather. Always remember, must not, ought not and have not to are the negative forms of must, ought to and have to respectively. Need to, need not to, dare to, dare not. Need to, need not to, need to, need not to can be used in the following context: as a verb, I need your help in this matter. As an auxiliary verb, he need not do this work more than once. Obligation and necessity, Manya needs to do lots of hard work. To be obliged or required, you need to leave now. Dare to, dare not, dare to, dare not can be used in the following context: as a verb, do you dare to challenge me in swimming? To challenge, how dare you touch my book? To have the courage and boldness required for, no one dare to disobey the order of the king. Note, dare not, need not are the negative forms of dare to and need to respectively. Let's recapitulate. Modals or auxiliaries are the verbs used along with other verbs to form tenses, moods, voices, etc. They include 24 words called special verbs: be, am, is, are, was, were. Am, is, was used with a singular subject. Are, were used with plural subjects. Have, has, had. Do, does, did. Shall, should. Will, would. Can, could. May, might. Must, might. Need, dare, used. The modals shall, will, can, may, must, ought to, need, dare and used to cannot be used in all the tenses and moods. The modals express the following attitudes and moods: promise, necessity, request, advice, confirmation, prediction, seeking permission, granting permission. Modals have no meaning in isolation. They remain independent in question tags. They don't change according to number, person or gender. They always take the original form of the verb. The use of some modals: be. The finites of the verb be, am, is, are, was, were are auxiliary when used in the formation of the continuous tenses as I am working, she is playing, they were writing. In the formation of the passive voice as you were informed in time, it is used as a verb of incomplete prediction as Rajneesh is strong, she was smart. It is used as a verb of incomplete predication as Rajneesh is strong, she was smart. It is used as an intransitive verb of complete predication in the sense of existence as God is, God exists. It means to go or to visit, as he has been to Calcutta. Have you ever been to Mumbai? Has, have, had. Has, have show possession and indicate the present tense. He has a big car. We have a tame tiger. Has, have are used in the present or past perfect tenses and are followed by past participle. I have learned driving. They had laughed at me. Do, does, did used as a principal verb. We do our work. She did her act well. Used as an auxiliary verb. Do you help me? Does he work hard? Used for laying emphasis. I do go for a morning walk. Used as a substitute for other verbs. He writes better than you do. Can and could. Can is always a principal verb and is never used as an auxiliary verb which expresses power or ability, as I can write, I am able to write. He can't hear, he is deaf. I can swim, can't you? Permission, as you can or may rest now. He can or may go now. They can't play here today. Can I go to see her? No, you can't. Paucity, as electricity can be dangerous. Pets can be troublesome. Can this be true? It cannot be true. Could is the past tense of can. It is used as a transitive verb. We did all that we could, were able to do. He could drive a car at the age of 10. I did what I could. To give permission, he said that I could go. To express condition, if he could help, he would. May and might. May is used to denote permission. May I come in? Yes, you may. May I borrow your scooter? Possibility. He may win a scholarship. It may rain today. Wish or prayer. May you live long. May God bless you. Purpose. He works hard so that he may pass. We eat so that we may live. Might is the past tense of may. It is used to denote permission. She asked me if she might go home. Suggestion. You might sound him on this point. Possibility. She might have been a doctor. He said that he might come the next day. Wish. We hope that you might succeed. Purpose. Harminder worked hard so that she might succeed. She wore ornaments that she might look beautiful. Must and ought. Must expresses compulsion or necessity. He must leave this place today. You must save money for old age. Duty or obligation. We must pay our taxes. You must obey your elders. Determination. I must help him under these circumstances. She must give my money back. Certainty. He must have gone to school by this time. Prohibition. You must not open others' letters. Ought expresses. The verb ought is transitive and the infinitive following is its object. It is used only in the sense of moral duty, as present. You ought to read this book. We ought to love our country. People ought not to take bribes. Past. He ought to have done this. Need. Need expresses necessity or obligation and is used only in the present tense for all persons, followed by the infinitive mood without to, but only in negative or interrogative sentences, as you need not stay here. Need he stay here? No, he needn't. As principal verb, it means require or stand in need of and forms all tenses in regular way, as she needs help, she needed help, she will need help, we need your help, he does not need your help. Dare is used as a transitive verb and as a verb of incomplete predication. As a transitive verb, dare means to challenge or defy. It forms its past tense and past participle in the usual way. Dare, dared, dared. It is followed by the infinitive mood with to, as he dares you to do it, we dare you to oppose us, you dared him to quarrel. The verb dare, have courage, venture, has the form dare for the third person singular present tense when it is followed by a negative tense. He dare not go there, you dare not take such a step, they dare not touch her, he dared not say so, past tense, how dare you speak against me? Note, dare say means perhaps or probably. I dare say he is a cheat. I dare say she would come. Should, would, should expresses duty. People should always help the poor. You should have paid the money long ago. A future event. The DM gave orders that the road should be repaired. He should pass his examination. Supposition or condition. Should he turn up now, I have nothing to give him. If they should attack, they will attack in force. Purpose. She worked hard lest she should fail. Idiomatic. Use. I should think so. I am quite sure of it. I should know what you have been doing. I wish to know. Concession. You will never learn it, though you should live to be 100. I will not believe it though an angel should come from heaven and say it. Would is used to express a wish, as a man cannot always do what he would. Would that he were here. To express condition, as if they were shrewd, they would resist their offer. To express determination, as he would have his own way, the window would not open, I would go in spite of all their protests. To express the past habit, as after lunch he would have a short nap, he would go to bed drunk each night. To express willingness in the past, as I would do as you order, he said that he would help us. To express a future event, as he said that they would come. To express a polite order, as would you return the book by tomorrow? Would you mind explaining this?